Hello there, guys, and welcome to my cooking. Hey there, love. Anyway, for the first step, wash your filthy hands. Yes, wash them. Indeed, wash them perfectly. Anyway, are we ready for this? Today we are going to cook some good meals. So yeah, don't look at this one. Today we gotta cut the meat. So let me prepare it and we gonna cut the meat. Alright, so now we have our meat prepared. So let me take the knife. Yeah. And let's cut it. Yeah, this is going to take a while because like one hand cutting. Lonely. Alone. Wish there was somebody to help me. But no. This is the one arm challenge. Okay, let me cut it. Okay, give me a second. Alright, I've cut the meat, so let me explain how this even works. You take your meat. Yes, your meat. Give me a second. Okay, you take your meat. You have to slap it a little. You do be poking. Oh, look at this fat ass. Okay, anyway. You take your knife. Yes, indeed, you cut it. Give me a second to actually cut it and show you how it should look like. As you could see in the flawless transition, it all went into the cubicles. Yeah. So what you're gonna do is take your cubicles, put them into the bowl. Please go in. They went in. Amazing. Yeah, go in. Alright. For the next step, let me take out the ingredients. Alright, so these ones should be it. Wait a second. We got the Armenian ajika. We got salt. We are missing oil. Let me take that. Where it will be? I suppose it should be here. Yeah, we got it there. No worries. Alright, so we add about a spoon of this. So let me eyeball it. That should be about it. Yeah. Alright. Then we add about a spoonful of salt. Yes. Salt. And yeah, give me a second to open this. And about, I don't know, I'll eyeball it. Yeah, sure, I'll eyeball it. About that much, Ajika. Possibly more. Get it all out. Yeah. We all have it now. Now time for the mixing. Yeah, I have to do this one with one hand. I'm supposed to do this with two. This is going to take a while. Well, I'll see you as soon as I'm done with this. I thought a little light would cheer you up a little. So yeah, I put on the lights. Just for you guys. Yeah. That looks about right. Got it. Got that. That charting head. Yes. Alright. This should be about it, I suppose. Let me taste it a little. It it does taste like shit. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, let me put this on my pokey thingies. Yes. Also, don't forget to wash your hands. Yes, your hands. Anyway, how has been like for you guys? Mine's in full on depression. Yay! Anyway, let's get to cooking. So, a little more. About a cupful more would be nicer. Anyway, alright. I'm done as fuck. Let's put this on here. Yeah, just to make it a little spicier, let's put on some oil here too, but not much. Just have it go all over. All over. Yeah, that should be about it. All over. All done. Amazing. Yeah, so let's put this on a pokey stick and on here. BRB. Oh, also, don't forget to put the oil back. Don't mind that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it happens. It happens. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I have to put it on poking sticks. Yeah, BRB. While poking this meat, I came out with 2 puns. You guys choose in the comments which one is better. Is it I'm poking that schmussy meaty schmussy? Or I'm poking like the Pokemon? I don't know. Yeah. Brr. Yeah, this is what I'm doing. Alright guys, I did it. I poked the schmussy. I'm poking it right now. Yay! Anyway, let me talk about actually putting it into the oven. Yeah, let's talk about that before I put this into the oven. So what you gotta do is you have to go on 180 right there, 180 as you can see, and the top and bottom corner. Indeed, yes, my is already like heated up, so yeah, let me put the schmeat in it. Alrighty, so let's pick up the schmeaty. Oh, also, this is for later. You'll see what that is. Anyway, so you have to open it. Yes, this is what radicals want you to do. What? What? Okay, let me big brain this. Give me a second. I know what to do. Very loud shit, yes, that's my shtick. You put this yo. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I burned myself once again. Will there be any cooking without an accident? I do not think so. Alright, now you take the schmeat and put it in. Yes, that's the schmeat thread. Yes. Yes, indeed. Have the schmeat there. Alright, so now we have to wait exactly half an hour for this to cook. So yeah, I'll see you in about half an hour. I have to fucking clean this mess. Yeah. Alright, I'll see you in there. In those half an hour or so. Oh yeah, let me talk about this actually. This is something you'll get if you are able to cook this from this tutorial actually. I'll give you this chocolate cake because I'm allergic to chocolate. Yup, I'm allergic to chocolate. There is just a sadness in my life. I can't eat chocolate. I heard it's good. Anyway, let me clean this up and be back in about half an hour. Bye. So yeah guys, while we're waiting for the meat to become RAŽNIČI or Шашлык, as some of you may know it, I don't know what to talk about. Let me talk about my life, yeah. Some sadness. Yeah. Let me drink from my cup of... Oh, that's refreshing coffee. What else can I say? Coffee. Bottom text, top text, yes. I'll put the subtitles in, yeah. I'll put my whole life story in the subtitles, yeah. Right now, it's happening, I'm putting the subtitles. So yeah, give it about a half an hour and we'll be able to eat. Let's go. Alright there guys, it looks like we are ready. It's been half an hour. Indeed, half an hour. Let's see this. Holy smokes. My camera is done for. Wish me hurt myself while I pick that out. I'm scared. Yeah, I indeed made it. Alright, let me prepare the serving. And then we shall never meet again. I really feel like a Chinese child finally receiving its food after like 15-hour workday. Anyway, as I was saying, I do feel like a Chinese child finally receiving some rations during the Great Leap Forward. Nobody will get this, but that's fine. Yeah. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and ear rape. Monkey.